Hey guys, thanks for watching. I wanted to do this video today to talk about intermittent fasting. So what prompted this video is about 6 months ago, I needed some new headshots. And a friend of mine, Rommel Ramirez, is a photographer. Now, Rommel has really made a name for himself as a physique photographer. He does photo shoots for a lot of bodybuilders, fitness models, for magazines, advertisements, that sort of thing. Anyway, he wanted to sort of branch out more into doing headshots, so we got together for a shoot. We did the headshots, and that turned out great. At the end of the shoot, I was feeling a bit bold, and so I thought I would ask Rommel if he was cool trying to take a shirtless torso body shot kind of thing, just so I could have it on file in case, God forbid, by some quirk of fate, I needed it for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, he did the shots and they turned out pretty decent, and my wife posted one of them online. So after the picture was posted, I was contacted by a lot of friends saying, hey dude, what's your secret for staying thin or maintaining your weight or whatever? And I had to tell everyone that there is no secret. It's intermittent fasting. It's the easiest thing in the world. Lots of people are doing it. Virtually anyone can do it. And I would almost guarantee that if you can adhere to it, you'll see good, if not great, results. So what is intermittent fasting? It is an eating protocol. And I call it a protocol, not a diet, because you're not restricting calories. You're not eliminating food groups. You're not starving yourself. You're not actually really changing what you eat at all. Ultimately, if you eat a healthy, well-balanced diet and manage your macros, you're going to see the best results. But ultimately, you don't really change what you eat. You change how you eat. Now below I'm going to put a link to a BBC documentary on a British doctor who developed the 5-2 protocol. It's really worth a watch if you have the time, because it shows the research into intermittent fasting, it shows the science behind it, and it also shows that it doesn't really matter which protocol you follow. They all have the similar short and long-term benefits, and the benefits are quite extensive. The documentary is really comprehensive, so if you can take, I think it's about 45 minutes, it's really worth a watch. Now, with any type of intermittent fasting, what you're basically doing is you're dividing your time up into two windows. You have fasting windows where you don't consume calories. You have windows where you can eat. Now, like I said, there's several different types. He developed the 5-2. Another protocol is the warrior diet, they call it. And that's more where you fast for 20 hours, you can eat for 4. Some people do eat one day, fast the second day. Other people do 1 meal a day, and they find that that works for them. What I do is it's called the 16-8 protocol. And I chose that one just simply because it fits my lifestyle. I used to do the 5-2. It's very effective. I had great results with it. I just found that 16-8 suits my lifestyle better. So that's just the one that I use. Do some research if you can, and look around and look at the different types and just see whatever protocol fits your lifestyle best. So with 16-8, what you're basically doing is you're dividing your day up into the two windows: a 16-hour window where you fast, you don't consume calories, an 8-hour window where you consume all of your calories for the day. A popular schedule seems to be an eating window of 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. So what that would look like is at 10 p.m. you would stop eating. You don't consume any calories. You go to bed. You get up in the morning. You don't have breakfast. And if you're just getting started, this isn't a bad way to start. Just start by skipping breakfast. Make lunch your first meal of the day, and then bump lunch later and later and later, and until you hit 2 p.m., then you're right in the 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. window. My window's a bit different. It's 4 to midnight, more or less. I tend to be a bit of a night owl. I'm usually up late. I'm having a beer, working on stuff. So I've just found that that window suits my lifestyle the best. Some people do noon to 8 p.m., 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. works. Whatever suits your life, your work schedule, your workouts, that's the one that's right for you. An earlier eating window is fine, provided you don't mind going to bed a bit hungry. it's entirely up to you. Whatever one works for you, that's the one that's right. So what can you consume in the two windows? Well, in the fasting window, you can't consume calories. What you can consume is black coffee is good. They say that if you want to put a little bit of cream in your coffee, that's okay. If you can wean yourself off it, that would be recommended. I put sweetener in my coffee, and I'm sure that they think that that's evil, but it works for me, so that's what I do. Coffee's good because it kind of takes the edge off of hunger, and it also kind of boosts your metabolism a little bit at the same time. So black coffee is fine. Green tea is recommended. Water, drink lots of water. You're going to want to anyway. And it's interesting because a lot of times when you think you're hungry, you're actually just thirsty. And by drinking water, you're satisfying a lot of that hunger as well. So black coffee, lots of water, green tea, and if you need to, I occasionally will have like a diet soda, Fresca or ginger ale or whatever. I just find that, and I know that's probably evil too, but the carbonation and the sweetness, it also just kind of helps to take the edge off things. Eventually your body does kind of adapt, and it really gets used to the not consuming the calories. You'll feel a little bit hungry, but you're not starving during the day. You feel fine. You would prefer to maybe be able to eat, but you can go perfectly comfortably without it. So let's talk about the eating window. Well, as I mentioned before, if you eat a nutritional, well-balanced diet and you manage your macronutrients, taking in a good balance of proteins, some carbohydrates, and healthy fats, you'll see the best results, and you'll see results quicker. That being said, if friends want to go out for a beer, I'm going out for a beer. If it happens to be wing night, there's a good chance that we're going to have wings. If it comes with fries or salad, I try to make healthy choices, but I like fries. The rest of the time, I try to make healthy choices. I try to eat a well-balanced diet of healthy food. And it's all about balance for me. I do this so that I can stay healthy, so that I can maintain my weight. And it's a lifestyle that you can follow, daily and annually. You can do this every day, all your life. And that's the beauty of intermittent fasting. And you will still see results. And while I try to be fairly regimented about maintaining, a regular eating window, at the end of the day, on a weekend, if my wife and I are home and she wants to go for brunch, or she's craving pancakes or whatever, I'll do that. I'll try and bump the window as late as I can to extend the fasting period. But, I'm going to do that and not feel guilty. And I'll just pick up where I left off the next day. So what are some of the benefits? Well, the video down below explains the short-term and long-term benefits in great detail. A few of the benefits, aside from helping you to achieve and maintain a healthy weight, are it optimizes your body's use and production of growth hormone. See, what usually happens is during the night, you're sleeping, your body starts producing growth hormone to help rebuild and rejuvenate. You get up in the morning, and most people grab toast and coffee, or they'll have bacon and eggs, or they'll grab a muffin on the way to work. And as soon as you eat, as soon as you ingest calories, your body starts producing insulin to help you process those calories. Now, as soon as the insulin kicks in, the growth hormone shuts off. With intermittent fasting, you're extending that window in which your body's producing growth hormone. Conversely, you are shortening the window where your body needs to produce insulin. So over time, you will actually have a greater insulin sensitivity, which in a nutshell means that your body is able to do more with less. The other thing is that you're tapping into the glycogen stores. You're chewing through them because you're not eating, and tapping into the fat stores. If you're working out and intermittent fasting, what is highly recommended is you schedule your workout, if you can, for the end of your fasting window. So you're optimizing the fat burning potential, and you make the first meal of the day your post-workout meal. Okay. I think I actually covered off on all the things I wanted to talk about. A few things in closing. Starvation mode. No. There's this idea out there that if you don't eat every few hours, or if you don't eat 6 meals a day, your body's going to go into starvation mode and you will store everything you eat as fat. And it's simply not true. Your body has starvation mode that will kick in when you haven't eaten for several days. So don't worry about starvation mode, no matter what anyone tells you. If you have any health conditions or concerns, probably best to talk to your doctor before you try intermittent fasting. It's not recommended for women who are pregnant, and it's not the best protocol for elite athletes. But if you're an elite athlete, you're probably not watching my video anyway. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section. I'll answer them, or I'll try and find an answer for you. If you have any comments, do the same. I'm going to also put a link to Rommel's website for photography below. And that is it. I hope you found this helpful. And thanks for watching, and have a great day.